Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun, bright, colorful makeup. I love indie makeup and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together. And I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, but if you do, if you don't, you don't. It is what it is. Enjoy our small bit of time together. I'm not going to threaten you. I'm going to say that if you do subscribe, amazing things will happen to you. Like you will find, like I got that giant Frankenstein head back there. I was really lucky and found that. So if you subscribe, something lucky will happen to you. Otherwise, if not, something horrible is going to happen. So make your decision there. But today we're going to be playing with the Beauty Below palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I ended up creating this kind of like Halloween-esque vampy type look right here. It's not the direction that I kind of wanted to go in, but this just means I have to play with this palette again. But yeah, so if you want to do a little makeup time, see how I end up creating this look, then let's get into it. Hello. I disappeared for again. Okay, it's just gonna be common like the next little bit and probably for the rest of the summer. Just like trying to figure out my life, trying to figure out like what I want to do, where I want to go, work, just every freaking thing that's going on in my life. But yeah, there's that. I did get new glasses. I think they're totally slay. They're so cute. They're such a vibe. I love them. I'm thinking we play it with the Beauty Below palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics here today. I don't know. I haven't played with it in a while. I think it's just going to be something fun. There's some really, really gorgeous shimmers in here that I'm just super excited to play with. Just have a little good makeup time here. Again, I haven't done this in a while. I'm a little bit rusty. I'm a little bit in my head. There's a lot going on. I am going to be filming my spending splurge haul after this, so just that'll be going up this week too. I'm gonna try and film a Mishmash Monday at some point, but yeah, today we're gonna be playing with the Beauty Below palette. As always, I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Iron Beauty Sweetener Concealer, and then we're gonna set it with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Translucent Powder. Let me scooch you in. Put a little bit of this Rose Salted Caramel Peptide Lip Treatment on because, you know, like I said, I'm like out of it. I feel weird. I don't know how to explain it. There is also a lot of sicknesses going around at work too, so there is that. This green, I don't think I played with that any of the times that I played with this palette, so that's kind of like really speaking to me. So maybe like that and that. That's kind of something. I don't know. Kind of feeling a smoky eye. But I don't know. That's my issue with this palette, is that there really isn't like necessarily like a lot of like lighter colors and whatnot. I mean, I love it. It's gorgeous, but it's like, what can I do with you? Okay. So here's the thing. I'm thinking that and that and that. Where the hell did that go? And maybe that. We'll see. So I think I'm gonna start with a little bit of this Murky Waters shade right there, I think. Question mark? Who knows? And we're just gonna bring it right in here for right now. Because I want to bring in that green Dark Truth shade, but I need it to blend into something. Do we do a Halo Eye? I think we do. So we're just going to bring that right here too. This is where we're going to bring in that green, and then we're going to bring in that purple like right here maybe. Or do the purple into the green. Who knows? How are y'all? Work's kicking my butt. I'd say everything else is, but really, like, it is, but work is just, I don't know. I'm not feeling it anymore. I think it's time to move on to other bigger and better things, which makes me excited, but also incredibly nervous because jobs around here are very, very difficult to find something. So there's that. But just taking that Murky Waters shade into the crease area right here, just going like so. That's that's nice. Like I said, I'm very, very, like, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with those, because I really want to use them, but it's more so, like, the placement, you know? So I think I am going to go in with Tempt for right now, that dark maroon purple shade right there. Taking that on my Rephr 13, that is what I took that murky water shade on. Sorry. Like I said, it's been a minute. We're just going to blend that into that. I think I'm just starting to get burnt out, you know? Working with kids is a lot. There's a lot of behaviors lately, so it's very, very draining. Like, I just did a half day today, and oh my god, I'm completely drained. But yeah, just taking that and blending that into that murky water shade out here right now. It does look bomb. I'm deciding if I'm bringing it up here or not. That's my, and the thing is like, I'm really liking how like these two colors right here are going right now. So I'm like, well, do I keep it this way? So I do what I was going to do, you know? Because like that does look bomb. Okay, I cleaned this brush off a little bit, and I am going to go in with that Dark Truth shade a little bit, just because, you know what, I said I was going to, so we're going to. I'm going to take that into the crease right here, with the crease, the inner corner right here, and drag that up a little bit this way. Just blending it in together right here. That's kind of sick. Like I said, I don't know what the vibe is today, okay? I'm just going. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just very, very burnt out. I'm not sleeping well. I'm not getting enough sleep. Life is a lot. And that's why I haven't been filming, because it's, you know, but it is what it is. I think that looks really sick right now. It's so, so grungy, and I love it. I do want to darken this out a little bit. So I do think I'm going to go in with that like entrampment shade right there. I'm going to take down my Rephr 26. This is my go-to for plopping dark shadows into this space right here. So just adding a little bit of that right in here. I'm just kind of placing it for now, and I'll go back in with that Rephr one, but for right now, it's more so just like plopping it on in here. I think we're gonna do bright shimmer for this. Maybe. I do have an idea. So just taking that Rephr, what is it, 13, and blending that right here. That entrampment shade in. Also, I do have a drinky drink. It is a lemon flavored bubble water. Pretty good. Pretty good. What kind of shimmy do we want to use? I do want to use that carnivorous one, like at least right on here. Maybe something a little bit brighter out there, but I don't necessarily know what that would be in here. Intoxicating is kind of talking to me. I don't know if I want to bring in another green in here, but that mesmerizing one is kind of saying things to me, because I feel like if we're gonna go grungy and then maybe like cover it up with a little bit of that Her Prey. So I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of my Unearthly Cosmetics Glimmer Grasp on top of this, just because, you know, I like to shine. So I'm going to plop that on, and then we'll get started on these shimmies. So I do want to start with that carnivorous shade just out here, just kind of like seeing if it could be something that I want to drag everywhere else. Who knows? But I know that I want it out here right now. So again, that carnivorous shade right there. If you've been here, you already know what brush I'm going to go in with. It is my Rephr 21. This is my go-to shimmy brush. I love it. So we're going to take it and we're going to plop it like right here. So I'm going in with like a decent amount on the brush, plopping it in here on top of that Glimmer Grasp. So just right into that space for now. So I just keep going with the whole like grungy Halloweeny makeup. I think so. Right now, this is looking like one of my favorite mints. I'll put a picture up here. I freaking love those. They're so addicting. I cleaned off that brush, and I do think I'm going to go in with a little bit of that mesmerizing one right there. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know why. But taking that and bringing that into, like, right here, maybe. Yeah. So I'll just take that and fill this space out for right now. Taking it a little bit over that carnivorous shade right here. I'll mix them together in a moment, but I like that. I like that a lot. Now it's just about figuring out what I'm going to put in the inner corner as an inner corner highlight, because I do like to make that like different sometimes, you know. But just stamping that shade in for right now. Like that's sick. I am going to go in with a little bit more of carnivorous. Not a lot on the brush, but just so I can blend those two together here. I've been watching too much Criminal Minds lately. Like, that's what I've been binging. I'm too into it. Okay, that is sick. I love it. I love it a lot. I'm very tempted to put like a liner right here. I know that I'm probably going to put a liner down here. I do have it. I don't know where it is right now, but oh, here it is. It is my NYX Vivid Rich Emerald Empire one. I think that would be really sick down here. Either that or my bright green one, but I think this might be the vibe. Yeah, I'm really liking this so far. Or that could be sick too. So it's going to be one of those two. However, I think this is where I'm going to leave it for now. I'll come back for, like, we'll do the inner corner. We'll go over, like, my blush highlight lip details, all that good stuff. You guys know stuff. You've been here for a while. Like, we know the drill. But yeah, I really messed with this. Also, look at that natural glow right there. Oh my God, look at me. Okay, so I clearly, if you've been here, you know I've already gone in with one of these blushes from this palette. I went in with Ripe here from the Juicy Cheeks palette from Bun Bunny, and then I went in with the Not Too Lucent palette from them. Because, yeah, I went in with Far Out and Lion and Transient here, just because I very much go towards this whole, like, New Orleans type vibe. But, yeah, that's where we are at. I'm thinking we bring a couple other shadows in down here because I think that would be a lot of fun. So I'm thinking bringing in that shade right there called Devour in on the lower lash line. So I'm going to go in with my Rephr 23 here. I'm super excited. Taking that and bringing that along the lower lash right here. Bringing it about halfway. Okay, yep, I like that. And then I think I'm going to go in with the Mesmerizing shade right there. And bringing that again on my Rephr 23 right here. Just like that. And then it's all about figuring out what we're going to put in this inner corner. I don't honestly know. I am kind of tempted with the Lull and Slay right there. I think that would be kind of a bomb inner corner. So I do think that I am going to go in with that shade. We're going to go in with my Rephr 03 here. Taking that and then bringing that into the inner corner right here. I think that's bomb. I like that a lot. I think this is what I'm going to leave it at. I'm going to figure out a lip. I do have some lip choices here. I've got just, you know, a bunch of yumminess. I think I might, but that'd be so much fun. But I think I'm not. I'm very heavily leaning towards this NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream in Chocolate Mousse, because I feel like that would be a vibe. I also have some of these. I have a dark black lipstick. I thought I had a dark purple. Maybe I do, but like I don't. Ooh. Oh. Okay, this is Nancy from Cosmic Beauty. It is our brown leading though. But it's like, I do think that I am gonna plop a little bit of this NYX Smooth Whip on top of it just because That's like, okay, I like it. I like it a lot. It's a vibe. So yeah, I really like how this turned out. Look at that. It's very, yeah. I don't know how I feel about the lip, but I do like it. I don't know. But yeah, here is a little look at the look. If my lip is not blended, that's fine. If my lashes are not glued down, that is nobody's mother effing business. But yeah, here is the look. I really like it. I think it is so, so gorgeous. It's so pretty. I love it. Yeah, I want to play with this palette again. I do really want to play with like the blues, and that peach I think would just be like a super, super fun, good time. This is just kind of where it led me here today. Yeah, I just need to like find my rhythm again. And I'm working on it, but it's really hard working like really, really full-time days and being absolutely drained from work. Yay, woo, childcare, yay. But yeah, this is the look. I hope you guys had a fun time with me here today. It's all in good quality. I'm pretty goddamn sure. Yeah, I love this palette. I need to play with this again. Yeah, I'm excited to see all the Halloween launches. So yeah, I have the Beauty Bay Desert Haze palette coming, which I'm really excited about. I think that's the only palette that I have coming on the way, but yeah, I have it at some point. But yeah, thank you guys so incredibly much for being here. I love doing this. I know that I haven't been consistent with it, but you know, that's life. But yeah, I love doing this. I love filming. I love editing. I love just doing this with y'all, because with like, I could do this, but you guys make it worth the while. So just thank you guys so incredibly much. A couple things before you go. Remember to not be a piece of shit. Don't be homophobic, don't be transphobic, don't be racist. It's 2025. Put your head on your ass and do freaking better. Okay, and remember, morals over makeup. There we go. I've got this whole spiel. I'm very toasty, so I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to film another video for y'all. But just, yeah, remember to do good and be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.